So the Chiefs defense is going to be a huge, huge key to winning this Super Bowl. And there's no secret that that's the truth. Now, obviously, last time we faced the Eagles in the Super Bowl, it was a shootout. We ended up winning 38-35. So I could guess the defense didn't really step up. But at the same time, the defense made clutch plays. And they also forced a turnover, which was very important. Now, if we look at, this matchup, there's things that the Chiefs are going to have to do if they want to win this game. We're going to have to force Hurts to win from the pocket consistently. Hurts, who's 26 years old, he's not always been he has not always been the most consistent when operating from the pocket. But during these playoffs, I won't lie, Hurts has shown the ability to operate from the pocket when he's asked. So Jalen Hurts in the pocket in the NFC Championship game, he went 15 of 17, 192 yards, 1 TD, 0 interceptions, 133.3 passer rating. Jalen Hurts in the pocket this postseason, 38 of 50, which is 76%. He had 394 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 118.3 rating. So obviously, Hurts is doing what he has to do in the pocket. But either way, you still want to force him to step up in the pocket. That's facts. You want to force him to have to, play his best game from the pocket. You don't want to let the run game get going. Now, if George Karlaftis and Charles Omenihu and company can contain the edges and, keep Hurts in the pocket but not giving him an opportunity to escape, it could be a long day for Hurts and the Eagles' passing attack. Another thing that the Chiefs defense have to do is play tight man coverage, but they also have to get home and disguise blitz packages. So just like how we did against Josh Allen on the 4th and 5th, against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills on 4th and 5, where Spags literally disguised the blitz, we have to do things like that against Hurts, because Hurts tends to make a lot of mistakes when he's getting blitzed or he's under pressure. So the Chiefs secondary will obviously be another key factor in this contest. Defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, he prefers to play man coverage while obviously mixing in blitz packages. So that should be the strategy against the Eagles, and it should work out. Now, McDuffie should follow A.J. Brown throughout the game, or they can have McDuffie line up across Devonta Smith, and then you can send some double coverage towards A.J. Brown to make things, a little difficult for them. So the Chiefs secondary, they're going to have to play tight man coverage. They're going to have to literally make Hurts consistently beat them with extremely accurate passes in narrow windows, which obviously I don't see Hurts being able to accomplish. I mean, Hurts, he loves to see his wide receivers open before releasing the ball. We know Hurts does not like to even throw into small pockets. This dude's a merchant. He doesn't want to. Hurts is not a real QB. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. Hurts is not a real QB. He holds on to the ball while he's in the pocket all the time. He's scared to throw a pick, and it's led to him taking more sacks than he should. He's been sacked 11 times during these playoffs. This Eagles team has a lot of flaws offensively, and that's the honest truth right there. I'm not even being biased right now. I'm just giving y'all the honest truth. You have to limit Saquon Barkley's explosive plays. If Kansas City's front seven struggles to stay disciplined and defending the read option and Barkley, then obviously it will open up everything else for the Eagles offense. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to open everything else up for the Eagles offense. Philadelphia's offense, they're not highly reliant on Hurts passing attack. Or, sorry, not Hurts passing attack, but Hurts passing. And they heavily rely on the rushing attack, which obviously opens up Hurts' mobility, and they lean on the offensive line. We have to stop Saquon Barkley. We have to. Because when you have Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, they could produce no matter the circumstances. So the Chiefs defense and how the Chiefs defense perform will be a major component in the Super Bowl. And I believe the Chiefs should be able to shut them down. Gonna have to stop the run, man. That's just the bottom line. If you don't stop the run, it gets very tough for the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Because when you talk about the Eagles' offense, all they do is run. They really just rely on the run. It's honestly sad. It's hard to watch, and I honestly hate it, especially the tush push, That's why they deserve to lose us again. How will the Chiefs approach stopping the run is another question. The Eagles led the league in rushing rate in the NFL at nearly 56% of their total plays. Saquon Barkley has been the best running back in the NFL all season, and I thought he had a credible argument for MVP. Barkley at times looks like he's playing a different sport than everyone else. His speed and explosiveness, it does allow him to turn literally any normal 5 or 6 yard run into a 70-yard touchdown. And this dude, he has an elite offensive line now, and his vision is crazy. So Barkley has been literally a nightmare against defenses, well, for defenses, So everything about how you play against the Eagles starts with him. Like, how are you going to align the box against Saquon Barkley? I don't know, man. You might have to just put an extra defender in the box. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be actually tough to see what Spags dials up for Saquon Barkley. And so Spags limited Christian McCaffrey pretty well. So when Spags limits Saquon Barkley, it's gonna be no debate that Spags is the greatest defensive coordinator of all time. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. It's going to get a little... I don't want to see this dude, Saquon Barkley, running up our throat. Pause. But I think... Running down our throats. Pause still. But I think Spags is going to have a plan for him. And Spags, we got to trust him, man. We just have to trust him. Then we got the Chiefs cornerbacks that's going to need to hold up in one-on-one situations. Obviously, McDuffie, we don't have to worry about. Well, in the last Super Bowl these teams played, these corners did struggle in the one-on-one situations, but we don't have to worry about McDuffie letting up any. We don't have to worry about McDuffie. McDuffie's going to do what he has to do. He's going to hold his own on any receiver he faces. Then if Jalen Watson plays some more snaps this week, everything could be good. Now, if Nasir Johnson is on A.J. Brown, a lot could change. A.J. Brown might violate. But if we put double coverage on A.J. Brown and we put McDuffie on Devonta, nice. Because the Eagles' passing game isn't complex at all. Then, Spags, what he has to do is just dial up some creative looks that's gonna, confuse Jalen Hurts. And the blitzes, that's gonna really put Hurts in a blender. Like, Hurts is not gonna know what to do, and that's the plan. So, Spags, he's the GOAT defensive coordinator. I trust that he'll be able to get some impressive blitzes on Hurts. And he'll definitely come up big in the Super Bowl. So, yeah, man, I mean, that's really all it is. The defense has to step up. They got to be ready. They got to be locked in. And I believe the defense will step up. It's going to be a big deciding factor if we win this game or not. If the defense has their worst game of the season, we could be possibly cooked, even though we still got the offense. That's probably going to save us. But we just don't want that to happen, all right? We want the defense to be good. We want it to be locked in. And I believe the defense will show up. Just stop Barkley and everything is good. Chiefs, let's go get this three-peat. I'm sorry, y'all. It's officially my birthday week. My birthday is on Saturday. That's why I haven't uploaded these first few days of February because I was getting stuff figured out and getting everything planned. But now all is well, and I'm ready to come back with the content. It's been your boy, Chiefs Priority, and I'm out, man. Peace.